isn't there like... Here we can eat or something? For that final fest. Yeah, so then, holy cow. Huh, nope. Not seeing any. Go figure. Okay, let's just see. Doubt there's anything new, but okay. McCracken, how's it going? Welcome. How you doing? About Splatoon 3 on physical? Nice. I think I did all the dailies after I ended the stream yesterday. Let me check. Oh, okay. And yes, useless. Michelle, how's it going? How you doing? Looks like I've got everything. Let's go Team Future. Nice. I'm going Team Present. For a multitude of reasons. Mick Kirby, how's it going? Welcome. How you doing? I should probably start upgrading my Splatfest tea. Okay, again, if you guys would like to join, you can certainly do so. Doing good? That's good to hear. And good timing. Maps and modes have updated. Saw one of my favorite maps in that rotation though, so that kind of sucked. What the frick? Okay, what maps we got now? Very mid rotation. Bleh. A very mid rotation. Okay, we can keep it the same pool as last time, in case there's anyone new that shows up that would like to join. And same password. I'll go ahead and pin them to the top of the chat real quick. Full name is PB 1008. And pin. Nice. Okay, I'll go ahead and send an invite out right now. Dang. Did Barnard go on a dime seriously after being in this rotation? Crab Leg Capital, that one's alright. Jeez. 100 actually stand for anything? The reason I'm in my password 1008 was because way back during Splatoon 2, like during the time I started actually streaming, was when Octo expansion came out, and Agent 8 was referred to as, you know, subject 10,008, but you can't fit 5, you know, numbers in a password, so only 4, so I just went with 1008. So yeah. And that's pretty much been my staple password. I thought about changing it just a little bit, but not entirely sure. Fleshies, how's it going? Welcome. How you doing? Homemade chow mein? Ooh, that sounds good. In my personal opinion, I think homemade anything is pretty much better than getting it at like a restaurant or some fast food because you get to, you know, adjust it to taste. Then it's overall less expensive. Like, again, to send a few more invites out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Beep, 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 beep. Yeah, I kind of thought about changing that password up a little bit. I'm not entirely sure though. Okay. One more invite and then we shall get started. We're on different teams for the Grand Fest. Jaw. You're on team feature? I'm going team present. A tour of Stampy's lovely world, now that it's set for that. I've actually thought about streaming Minecraft again recently because I'm getting kind of bummed out of Splatoon 3. However, with, you know, the next big run coming up in Splatoon 3 along with the Grand Festival, literally I'm going to be streaming Splatoon 3 the next 2 weekends, so... Let's see. Yeah, so it's gonna be Splatoon 3 the next 2 weekends for Big Run and Grand Festival. Then if Nintendo gives us a surprise, like potential third weapon kits. The only reason why third weapon kits, we could possibly be getting third weapon kits is because all of a sudden in this update, they made it so that, you know, to get 1 star freshness level on weapons is no longer 10,000, but rather 5,000 to make it easier to get Sheldon's licenses. So maybe that could be because we're going to be getting third kits, maybe. Or it could also just be because Nintendo does something that, you know, no longer makes any, is no longer needed when it's no longer needed, because we all know how Nintendo works sometimes. I know, I've actually watched some of Stampy's content before. Let's go! Yeah, seriously, if we don't end up getting third kits, then this game is not only just half-baked, but quarter-baked. How can we not get third kits when the previous 2 games had third kits? That just makes 0 sense to me. What's this guy doing? Yahoo! That ink consumption increase was not necessary. Then again, I don't have my sub saver right now because I'm using the Splatfest too. Or as I like to call it, the handicap tape. Seriously, Splatfesties are just stupid. I can't stand how you're pretty much forced into using like a shirt that takes away a main ability if you're choosing. It's so stupid. But luckily in this game you can change the main abilities. Doesn't make it any less annoying because that's a good chunk of your ability chunks you picked up. Am I hoping for a Splatoon 4? Given how poorly this game did, I'm not entirely sure. Because I'm afraid Nintendo will just continue to milk it instead of actually put effort into it. See, what is the point of that path if it's literally just gonna be like, oh, I'll just go ahead and wait for you to come out. Maybe that tries to give us a comeback? Ooh, looks pretty close. Yeah. The something I will say is, if Nintendo does make a Splatoon 4, I said this during my last stream yesterday, I think what they need to do is just get rid of Splatfests entirely, because I think they're kind of outdated at this point. Not to mention they're nowhere near as enjoyable as they used to be, because people just take them way too seriously. And it literally just causes the community to like be at each other's like throats. It's so dumb. So instead of Splatfests, what we should have instead are community events. Kind of like the 7 run we got coming up. Where we as a community need to gather an egg quota, and we will receive a reward for that. I think what Nintendo needs to do is do things like that instead of Splatfests. But to make it actually feel like there's an event going on, yes, we will still have nighttime stages. We will still have music that is, you know, Splatfest-esque. And you can do it for whatever mode, whether it be Turf War, Ranked Mode, or Salmon Run. And it'd be something like, you know, ink this much turf as a community, like, you know, over the weekend. They pretty much have the same time frames as Splatfest, and the rewards would be something like maybe a lot of cash, maybe a whole bunch of each ability chunks, or maybe a piece of gear. So, yeah, so instead of doing things that cause the community just to go at each other, why don't we implement things that have the community working together, you know? I think that's just overall a better idea. So yeah, get rid of Splatfests entirely. They're outdated at this point. And they're not fun anymore. People just go so try hard during them, and it just takes the fun out of it. Maple Leaf. We are entering the fall season, so. Jeez, some people just have no creativity with their own. See ya. Yes, as usual, Nintendo lying about fixing the netcode. Because that guy, that Swiffer's literally teleporting everywhere and splatting people from behind the walls. So yeah. Literally, every time Nintendo says they're fixing something or improving something or adjusting something, it's always been complete BS. It's literally always been complete BS. Each and every time. That deep consumption nerf was completely unnecessary. Trade. Yeah, that Squiffer is literally teleporting everywhere. His voice. Nice leg you got there. Oh boy. John, welcome. How's it going? How you doing? Yeah, unfortunately, Nintendo rewards people with bad internet. Because that shows Nintendo for you. That's something else that needs to be in Splatoon 4 if they make a fourth one. Get rid of this outdated peer-to-peer nonsense. At least they're all team present, so... Get rid of this outdated peer-to-peer nonsense and actually invest your unearned money into dedicated servers to Nintendo. Seriously. Okay, gonna do another 2 matches and then I'll switch lobbies out if anyone else would like to join. Making this a 210 special was also necessary. Especially when the Sploosh is still only 200 and has the same special, or the Splash rather, and the T-Tech is 190. So yeah, Nintendo favoritism is indeed a thing. Apparently someone at Nintendo just doesn't like the Slosher, so they nerfed it. While having the .52 gal completely untouched because someone at Nintendo obviously needs that weapon. And they want their favorite weapons to be nice and open. I'm going up here. Oh, okay. I'll stand over here then. I'll go ahead and make that so you guys can use it. That way breaker ain't gotta do much. I'll actually hit him. Oh, that's right. This area real quick. I'm staying over here. Did Nintendo actually like properly do something in this game? Nice. The one nice thing about this map is they made it so that you can see, what's it called? Hagglefish marking in the background. Something Splatoon 3 maps have been slowly lacking. The interconnected warheads. Nintendo just completely forgot that's a thing for some reason. Well, then again, it's probably because the development, literally 90% of the people that worked on this game are not the same people that worked on the previous 2 games. Which could explain why it's so bad. Not sure why Nintendo went with that decision. Probably to save money. as usual. What do we get? It's okay, depending on the special weapon you're using. Yo, I remember back in Splatoon 2, and like in Splatoon 2 when you used a bubble blower special, literally something as simple as 3 subs really made that special a whole lot better. So literally something you could do, like, more specifically with the Splatling Deco, Heavy Splatling Deco, that's one of my favorite weapons in Splatoon 2. Freaking Splash Ball combined with the bubble blower was really freaking good. You can use like Object Shredder as the main ability on your shoes, and then put like 3 subs of a special power up on them. That just made the special so freaking good. And I'm not entirely sure if like blowing the bubbles through the Splash Ball actually damaged them a little bit. Or, you know, made them easier to pop, rather. If so, then that's just all the more reason why it's that much better. That's a nice fucking distribution I got through Nintendo. See, that's another PS thing Nintendo did. Like, they said they made it so that weapon distribution would be so that you wouldn't get more than 3 backlines on one team. And look at this. Yep, enemy team was all backlines. So yeah, another complete BS thing by Nintendo. Because that's all Nintendo can do anymore, is just not even bother doing what they say they'll do. Like, pretty much anything that's saying the patch notes is all just because. Where are they now? Biggest threat is the charger. Because the fresh ringers are very undertuned. Just one fresh ringer remains. There we go. Triple Link Strike needs to come back in Splatoon 4. I still think it's not that good of a special. I mean, it's nowhere near as bad as, say, like, Reef Slider. That special is pretty much just unusable. But I think they need to make it so that you can swim while using it. Like, just flat out. One, two, three. It's such a missed opportunity for, like, what Nintendo could have done with the order palette replicas is literally make it so that you can, like, design the colors of them. That'd be dope. Because they're literally just a blank palette. So give us the freedom, give us the ability to color them. Almost kind of reminds me of the McDonald's. Almost anyway. White. Get to know sub-res does nothing. Give me no free refreshments. Not to mention free refreshments. Imagine if Text Cooler also gave you maximum freaking sub-res as well. I don't think it does. See ya. The two maps in this rotation are kind of mid. But I don't really want to touch ranked mode because the matchmaking is horrendous. I mean, heck, the matchmaking is horrendous in Turf War as well. Matchmaking in this game in general is horrendous. One? Oh, cool. Now I pretty much have 4 subs of Inkrez. Seriously, it is so dumb that ability doubler gives you the effects of pretty much 2 of the ability that you get, yet when you scrub it, you only get 1. Someone at Nintendo clearly flopped basic math. You should be getting 2 of the abilities with ability doubler instead of just 1. Ding ding. and good. Both on the same team. Oh well, duh. It's a room. Some of the same people from the last match. Nobody joins this game. Literally, the reason I leave lobbies normally is to get matched up with different players, but I keep getting matched up with the same people constantly. So like, yeah, apparently no one's playing this game. Okay, jeez. Dude is right there and what? I'll be over here. One. And three. That didn't get that. What the heck? Oh, that's Zocaster rather? Holy fuck. Destroy him. Yeah. And now I guess I'll just get camped because it's a one-way drop. In other words, it's not a fun move because literally you just need a camp there. Oh, this map sucks so much. Literally, it's not fun to play on this map in general, because either you pin the enemy team down and you're just forced to keep them there, or they pin you down and you can't move. I mean, that could be said for pretty much every map in this game. These maps are just the worst in the series, flat out. And obviously the tweaks they gave the maps did nothing to help them, because they're still just as bad. No wonder no one plays this game, it's so friggin' boring. You either pin the enemy team down and do nothing, or they pin you down and you do nothing. At least Robo Ramen's good, because it actually has multiple layers. Battle time. see what the Hydra had from like trigger or something showing him. Like, you should be able to jump from this block all the way over here. You should be able to do that. That would help the map out a little. Just a little bit. And make it so that this way is actually not just a one-way drop. Eat it. Imagine if charging with a blue bomb actually gave you some of your special gauge if you got while you got splatted. That'd be kind of interesting. But that would probably completely change the meta, making it so that a team needs both a tactical and a weapon with blue bomb. What's considered to be the best weapon with the blue bomb? Washing machine, maybe? They over-nerfed the washing machine as well. Two slashers got overly nerfed. Yeah, it's pretty clear that someone at Nintendo really does not like slashers. Back maybe? Yeah. Just barely. You're joining? Alrighty. So I'll go ahead and keep the stream open. The random was on team... That's team pass, right? Yeah, the red is team past, green is team future, blue is team present. Blue, purple, whatever. For the slasher nerf, you're definitely gonna want to run some Inksaber main and maybe a little bit of special charge up. But from my experience, special charge up really doesn't help that much. You need like 1 main and 3 subs of special charge up to get a noticeable difference out of it. The Inksaber main is taken care of because my headphones have that by default. Big run. Y'all got one more stage to 999. that's the biggest problem with Big Brother, right there. Tri-Strikes, William Bomb, and Kraken, Killer Whale, they can all just go right through it, so... Kraken is such a poorly designed special. In a game with HP-based specials, adding a special that's completely invincible is just not... It's just really bad design. But hey, this whole game is gonna have a bad design. Pretty much. Jeez. Yep. I wonder what Subres's effects on Toxic Mist are. Tri-Strike, so do I. So Space, how's it going? Welcome. How you doing? Jaden, how goes it? Welcome. How you doing? I am on Team Present. My vote has been locked in. Doing better? I'm 100%, but feeling better after day or 2. Day or 3, that's good to know. If you'd like to join us, you can do so. I might be able to get the Splatfest T up fully upgraded by the end of this stream. That's pretty much my goal for the stream, just to fully upgrade the Splatfest T. Autocorrect. Yeah. Autocorrect is very annoying. Quite literally auto typo. Finally, the other map. Jeez. Yeah, oddly enough, I really do not get Splatoon vibes from playing this game. Yeah, it's Splatoon gameplay, but watered down to the point where it doesn't feel like it. However, the maps started getting good once they introduced this map alongside. What was the other one released alongside it? It's like on an icy area. Yeah, this is when the maps finally started getting good, and actually looking like Splatoon maps. Not just with layout, but in terms of like background. The visual storytelling is there. The interconnected worlds is really nice. However, oddly enough, they did not update the Splatfest version of Hagglefish Market so that you can see this map in the background of it. Which kind of sucks. use it. Pressing this so you can't use it. That ink consumption nerf was not necessary. It was already pretty ink hungry as it was. Not the most ink hungry weapon, but still kind of up there. Nice try, buddy. You ain't base invading on my account. That ink consumption nerf was not necessary. They tried Samurai Run since the patch dropped. You can now get king scales from capsules afterwards. Yeah, I heard about that, but I haven't done Samurai Run yet because there hasn't really been a rotation that I want to try. Again, I don't know why it took Nintendo this long to implement something like that, but it just goes to show how slow-witted they are. Just how slow they are in general. Kind of insane. Actually, hold on. Okay, let me do one quick solo run, and then I'll go ahead and open the lobby back up for y'all. If we do end up getting third kits, then yeah, again, the freaking Tri-Slasher Nuvo kit should have 100% been a Soda Slasher kit. I mean, it only makes sense, right? Because that's all fizzy. Soda. You got fizzy bombs and the tactical, which are clearly fizzy drinks. Those quite literally did nothing. Well, that actually got somebody. What the heck? Let's use this. Okay. How the heck are they not spotted? Such a good special weapon, isn't it? Jeez. They should also make it so that you can steer that thing. That would also help it out a lot. Flusher actually has that range. What the heck? Up this again. Up this. Didn't get him. I should probably keep to the high ground. I should probably move. Two. And they're done. Well, that was something. Okay, I'll go ahead and reset the room. I'm gonna try getting my Splatfest T fully upgraded by the end of the stream here. 816 points. Pretty solid. Okay, one more ability to go. Meh. I apologize to whoever's joining, but I'm gonna actually make a room with friends so that we're on the same team. Because we all know Nintendo likes to put everyone on opposite teams. And yes, the full name and the password are pinned to the top of the chat, so. Barnacle and Dime. A map that I still refer to as Barnacle and Dumb. Because it's really not that. Ugh. Stinger. The custom one. No, the custom just Sculpture and Splatoon 2 had 10 missiles. The vanilla one had the Stinger. Or Stingray. Okay, there's room for one more, if anyone would like to join. It's kind of neat how we get, like, the hat from 7 Run, but I think what would have been better is if we got the full slop suit to wear. Like, we got the boots, we got the shirt with the gloves and everything, and the hat. Not just the hat, though. So that's probably what Nintendo should have done. Or who knows, maybe that's what they will do, I don't know. But we are also going to be getting a new slop suit for the next big run. I'm not sure if it's free to download or if you still need the grind skills for it. I haven't seen what it looks like, I just heard we're getting a new one, and it better look cool. It better look cool. Like, imagine they somehow managed to fit, like, a piece of every different colored slop suit onto it. That'd be a bit busy, but at the same time, I think that'd look kind of cool. Let's do it. Pop this. So we can't move it. this. That's fine. This. Did I hit somebody? Probably the hit sound. Oh, I got some of that at least. Grounding feature. That's what's art for you, and the present doesn't have much going for it. I get you. Yeah, there was a slide on that really long. Don't you guys don't do house not to smash this. They shouldn't make it. Literal 10-second comeback. Since the scoring was changed from a big run to be fixed over the gold reward, you won that. Nice. You made top 4 in the Barnacle run, top 3 in the Eelta run, and top 2 in the last big run. Can you get top 1% this time? We shall see. But this also means you have another stage to 999. Getting my hand nice nothing to you. I mean, I would try to grind for that, but that requires you to play for quite some time on that rotation. Which I probably will end up doing on this rotation specifically because it's a unique stage, and this game has been needing something new. Seriously, the fact that Nintendo's only making that area available for the Grand Festival, I think is just a lazy way to make it feel unique, instead of implementing something new entirely to the Splatfest. That hub world should be there just to stay, even after the Splatfest, like, seriously. The hub world needs to be a thing you can access even after the Splatfest. Let's activate this. That's definitely a bomb. See ya. Adios. you're stuck. Jeez, dealing with backliners on this map is not fun. The brother wants me. Tiniest little pixel of enemy. There's nothing short of annoying. Oh, jeez. A 210 special on this thing was such a stupid nerf. But hey, apparently someone at Nintendo dislikes sloshers, so they nerfed it. And yet, the Splash has a 200 one and the T-Tech has a 190. So yeah, Nintendo favoritism. Facts. Nicole, how's it going? Welcome. How you doing? Okay, almost got the Splatfist to next level. Okay, let's see. How many matches have I done? Okay, I'll do maybe another 2 more with this group, and then I'll rotate. I think something Nintendo should do with the Tri-Strike is get rid of that thing where you can literally get insta-splatted if you're at the very edge of it. Like, make the damage at the DPS of it a lot less, but make it so that it lingers more. And make it so that you can swim in it. Make it so you can swim while you're there. I think that's a good idea. Because I have no idea what kind of special it's supposed to be. Is it an entry special or is it a displacement special? I mean, it does ink turf, which is nice. If anything, just make it so that on top of those other 3 adjustments, it inks its turf and game better. Okay. See ya. Betrayed. I have no clue how I managed to get out of it. Now I gotta run. Ow, is that not something? Sheesh. Okay, that was interesting. How in the heck did you end up there when it blew up down here? Excuse me. You want to run that by me again? I think I'm going to try to save this for the last few seconds. Nah, actually, dang, that was back and forth. Very rarely will you get a match like that. That was actually kind of fun. I'd like all matches to be like that. Jeez. You can actually defeat the Triumph by Hurt this time? Yeah, seriously? It better be the Triumph by Hurt. Why wouldn't it be? Okay, one more match, and then I'll rotate lobbies. Just check the app. Nice. We get Triumph buy rate for the next big run. But my question is, how's the stage layout gonna work? Because it's quite literally a hub world. There's a key leader. Oh, the Enzak has a key leader. Interesting. Not sure what that even does. Nice try, but the screen doesn't affect me. Literally what Nintendo needs to do with the screen is make it so that it doesn't do that effect for the people that it still does affect. But rather make it so that it literally just blocks off the enemy's view. And your entire team, including the user, can see through it. That way it'd be working like an ambush special. There you go. I fixed the screen. You're welcome, Nintendo. It helps that I actually play the game and you guys don't. That's why you should listen to the players. Because they know what they're talking about because they play the game. You guys don't. You guys don't even test the game. They don't play it. Oh, no. You're gonna lose my point. Featured today then on the Grand Spellman's Bolt Tricolor stage. Teams that acquire the Ultra Signal will have the idol show up and perform on stage in the match. Oh, that's pretty neat, actually. I'd rather have a shifty station, though. Because, you know, Off the Hook is involved with it full-time, and Marina made the shifty station, so shouldn't Marina be making a shifty station for this Grand Festival to actually make it feel new, fresh, unique, and exciting? Or is it just, nah. Apparently, it's gonna feel like any other Splatfest that came before it. Just a long, tedious, boring, painful grind against a bunch of tryhards, disconnects, and lag. But reusing all the previous tricolor maps like they did during the 1-year anniversary, which just makes that idea even more unoriginal. But hey, this is Nintendo. It's not like they pay attention to their own characters or their lores or games or anything. If they did, we'd get a shifting station for this one. Yeah, I'm not too excited about the Grand Festival because it's not going to feel any different than the other ones we've had. And the fact that they had the idol show up, but it was literally just like pictures instead of them actually animating them, was also kind of lazy. Okay, again, send a few more invites out, then we shall get started. How close am I to upgrade? Dang it, that's another thing Nintendo, for some reason, just decided to take away. Why did they make it so that you can't see how close you are to getting the next ability on your gear on this screen? Jeez Louise. So many corners cut. Okay, I'll send one more invite, and then we shall get started. If this would refresh, that would be good. Thank you. I think maybe after the next 2 matches, depending on how they go, I might have the Splatfest T leveled up. But I think I'll do that. I think both of them have to be a win to do that. Let's go. Dang, the background of the snap is really nice. No idea how much to select that one. Hee Jeez, that Slasher Jacko Kid is so bad. studio was not thinking when they made that game. Much like pretty much half of the alternate bits. I'll go ahead and play jumping for a second. Jeez Louise. Yep. Oh yeah, we're trying to get that combo off. Well, it doesn't really work this easy. Because the angle shooter is one of the worst sub-weapons in the game. Jeez, 210 special was just unnecessary. As was that ink consumption increase. Okay, one more match. Let's see how the Splatfest is coming along. I just want to upgrade that thing. Jeez, it's gonna take another few. Hey, another sticker. I got a sticker. I got a sticker. Nice, full lobby. Let's go. Actually, they did make it so that the Tri-Strike does ink a little better, right? Because at launch, it didn't ink that well at all. So actually, that buff is already being done. So instead of that, let's make it so that they come out a little faster. Blaster goodbye. Yep. Nintendo's like, oh, we're gonna decrease the time it takes to fire after going out by literally 0.00.01 seconds. Therefore, we didn't decrease the time at all. But apparently, Nintendo seems to think that that's a good design. They have to remember this is what I'm talking about. They brought Kraken Royale back in a game where it's nothing but HP specials. Well, that's Kraken rather. Kraken Royale. It's still not as good as Kraken, but the fact that it's there is really dumb. So they can't use it? Oh, this so they can't use it. almost got a double there. I think that's a win. Is that a win? It looks like it. Nice. Classic Agent 3. Yep, it would have been 2 more games if we won the previous one. But it's cool. Let's see what ability we get after this match. Because when I lose the match, I'm going to get that ability. And since this is the Grand Festival, I think I actually will use some my ability chunks on the Splatfest. Just because I don't want to feel handicapped. Seriously, what Nintendo should have done was make it so that you get to choose which shirt to copy the abilities over onto the Splatfest. You joined? Which one is you? Oh, DC. Cool. Nice. Good. Great. $20 a year. Or $35 if you have the family plan. Or $60 if you have the expansion pass. Jeez Louise. Nintendo can make it so that AI fills in for friggin' disconnects in Smash Brothers and Mario Kart. So why not this game? I don't know, I guess Nintendo are just lazy. Oh yeah, that's right, they are. That... It is doing it. Nice. Oh, okay, so the slasher shots will literally get blocked by something at the edge of it, but they won't hit an enemy at the edge of it. I'm kidding, Nintendo. I see you with your double standards. I see you with your hypocrisy. I'm not really going to just Nintendo's not stupid. That was pretty reachable. Yeah, they'll get blocked by the smallest micropixel of something, but they won't hit the smallest micropixel harder pixel of an enemy player. I see how it is. See? That's what I'm talking about right there. Now you're stuck down there. Oh, such a good special weapon, isn't it? The roof slider. How did that knock down? Excuse me. Want to run that by me again? Okay, Splatfest T has been upgraded. Let's see what useless ability I get on it. I mean, it's fine, because I'll be getting a lot of ability chunks from doing this next big run. So using ability chunks on this one is not that big a deal. Hey, someone whose name I can't really spell out, but hey, thank you for the subscription, much appreciated. Much appreciated. And I get another special power up. I'm not exactly sure what special power up does on the Tri-Strike. Does it increase its turf coverage? If so, then it probably isn't that bad, but you probably don't want to run a lot of it. But right now I've got the equivalent of 4 subs. Okay, I think I'm gonna do another couple of matches, and then I'll go ahead and call it a stream. Increases the throwing range? Okay, yeah, that's not terribly helpful. I mean, I guess it can be, depending on when and where you get your special. Like, if you're trying to flesh out a backliner, then I guess it can help. Touch of splat. Gotcha. Wow. Trade. Yoink. Gotta go. How'd that not get him? What the heck? They ain't even running any sub-res. Then again, sub-res don't kind of big happen. I might end up running a little bit of special charge up just to compensate for that unnecessary nerf. But I'm not sure. From my experience, something as little as 3 subs almost does nothing. You need like 1 main and 3 subs to get a noticeable difference out of special charge up. And it'd be nice if I had my Inksaber sub as well. I can use my sub up a little more frequently. There we go. Inksaber remain negates the 9% increase that you get. Oh, interesting. So the thing is, my headphones have Inksaber main as the main ability by default, so there's the compensation. In fact, I think that gives you 2 more sloshes. What do you mean that didn't that just reminded me of this one time, me and Subspace were doing like a 1v1 in Smash Ultimate. This was like a while ago. Like I was playing as Link against his Pac-Man, and I did Link's like up special right at the edge of the stage. Ooh, double, I think it. And like, he had a huge health lead, but the launch power of Link's up B just caused him to get killed. He's all like, excuse me, what? Like, you want to run up on me again? That was kind of funny. Jeez Louise. 10-second comebacks. Yay. That's what a stage with hardly... That's what a stage with hardly any surface area will do. I don't know, I think the problem is, like, everyone's using their specials at the end of the match. Because, like, the special usage in this game is not exactly... is really stupid. It's literally a game of rock, paper, scissors at this point. Or literally an RPG style game. One team waits for the others to use their specials, then the other team uses theirs to counter theirs. It's so stupid. So what I'm gonna do this next match is wait until they use their specials, and then I'll pop mine. So yeah, this game isn't an online free-for-all, it's an RPG. But not as traditional. So yeah, I'll go ahead and wait until they use their specials. And then I'll retaliate by using mine. Oh boy. This'll be a fun match. Good thing my TriStar can actually just completely cut through the bomb armor, so I'm gonna try and build that up to completely counter it. Or we can literally just stop these guys to keep them from getting it. Which shouldn't be too hard. Considering their weapons are not good at fighting. I'll wait for the next period on. But no, no. The only weapon that is good at fighting is that T-Tech. Or else if I replica. Which is good. Don't split bag. Jeez Louise. Oh, what a clown. Salty about throwing like a skill there, buddy, so you gotta skip big and make yourself feel better about yourself. Huh? Hee. Okay, how Nintendo? I don't know. This isn't what I'm talking about. They need to slightly increase the hitbox size on the slasher just to compensate for how trash the latency in this game is. See, that's pretty much literally what you gotta do. Treat this game like an RPG instead of a free-for-all because Nintendo's map design is so trash in this game. Wait for them to use their specials, then retaliate using yours. Because this game is so poorly designed. But I think I'm gonna call it a stream right there, though. Oh yeah, sticker. Cool. And let's see what we get from General. Completely useless and probably nothing new, as expected. Lols. Okay, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call our stream right here. So, with that being said, thank you guys so much for joining me. I know the stream was just a little bit shorter than usual, only by maybe 20 minutes. But I really just wanted to get the Splatfest leveled up this game or stream. So now I can scrub it, get the abilities from it, and I'm actually going to be putting the abilities I want on it, so I don't feel so handicapped during this next Splatfest. Actually, I have not. Let me do so. Let's check out Inkopolis Plaza in the square. Jeez, look at all the banners. Holy cow. That's pretty darn cool. Now that's a lot of banners. Inkopolis Square. Miss Checky. Was that Shadow? No, that was Future. Silver, specifically. Dang, this area just gives me a huge hit of nostalgia. Holy fudge. It may be the simplest hub world we've had, but you know what? It's still really nice. Too bad Nintendo half-baked both of them. Go figure. But yeah, that's pretty cool. They're all pretty neat. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a stream right here. So with that being said, I'll see you guys next weekend for the next big run. Then the weekend after that will be the Grand Festival. So yes, I'll be streaming this game for the next 2 weekends. And then I have a one-on-one collab with Substance King. So until next time, thank you guys so much for joining me. Hope you all had fun. Until next time, love you all.